Did you get your tits done?
What? 4 years ago? 3 years ago?
Yeah, what are you like what are you fucking like, what are you like, sexy on the lowest of keys? Like, or what's the quietest key?
I don't know. I'm not in the mood
Who
for your
are
shit
you?
today.
What's happening?
Who are you fucking Snapchat thought whore?
I am.
You are everything you said you wouldn't be.
Are we recording?
Fucking
Who the
hypocrite.
hell?
Let's make sure it sounds
Well,
right.
who the hell is this guy? He's just fucking, he ain't even in the room. Lance just threw us the figure. Hey, just talk. Oh, man.
Does that sound right? Because we sounded like we were in a fucking hallway last time.
Oh, well, let me check myself. I sound amazing.
Before you
Can't speak for the rest of you fucktards. WJBMC 101.9. I'm your host, Joe Budden, live in the Quiet Storm Mix each and every Tuesday night. We got some new music coming up, some Mint Condition, some Silk. But first, are we live? Oh, he told us we were live. Yeah. All right, I'll name this podcast later. Episode number, we in the 60s.
Somewhere.
Yeah, sounds about right. I think it's 662. Yeah. Are we going to fact check that?
Nope.
I'll name this podcast later. Episode number 62. To the right, I have my, I don't even know who you are anymore.
What do you mean?
Marty More Body is in the building. Marty More Body in the building. You got to get a song now that you got more body. And to the left of me, we have, what is this fucking new J. Crew look you got going on here? Who the fuck are you now?
He's a star now.
Oh, my God. Oh, yeah.
I'm in a Navy crew.
All right, we got fucking Rory.
Basic sweater.
Rory Lanes is over here. Yeah, but no, let me look at you. Yeah, no. Yo, Rory is such a. Oh, we'll talk about you later. Like, there's a word for niggas like you who wear those sneakers he's wearing aged a bit. Like, you know they've been worn. I had these dirty laces. It's a look that only the white people can pull off.
That's somewhat true.
Some black people can do it, but not a lot. Yeah, that type of grungy, dirty. Yeah.
And while I do,
but clean
I
look.
do that with these Stan Smith Adidas. What the hipsters have done, and I will put myself in a hipster category for this.
Well, no, you're a hipster.
I don't like.
You are a hipster.
I'm not. But
you are.
But with that said, I don't like that they've been doing that to the Air Force One. Because while I do it to other sneakers, that should not be done to the all white Uptowns.
Who's doing that?
Hipsters.
I don't like the way it looks
dirty
at all.
A1s are kind of being like
sneaker.
trendy in that world, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
I feel like over here we don't do the dirty sneaker. In New York, New Jersey, we're like always fresh sneaker. It's like a Cali thing.
Well, first, because I want to reply to that, what you just said. First off, I don't feel like Air Force Ones are the sneakers to do that.
No, that looks disgusting.
There's a reason they're $70, because once you scuff them a little bit, you throw them out and buy
I feel like this may be someone from Nike's brainchild to just, because I think that's what killed the Air Force One, being only able to wear it once. I think this is somebody's idea, just trying to make them fresh when they're dirty. But then that wouldn't be smart, because they wouldn't have to buy
the plastic things in the toes so they wouldn't crease.
Oh my God!
I was never that guy.
I tried to do everything.
Or the socks, like you'd roll.
Well, I didn't have money to just keep buying them.
But on the more
I was in high school.
On the more important things, to reply to what you just said, what technology has done it has taken the relevance, some relevance or some importance, some stature away from major cities such as New York and LA. So when you say in New York, we don't really, as New York used to dictate certain things, and now it's just, who cares what New York is doing? I don't really care what New York is doing.
Yeah.
Language and slang has kind of become that way too. Like no one could tell you where fleek came from, like what city that.
I don't like it. Wherever it came from, I don't like it.
Like son was ours, and then it kind of just shorty was ATL.
Even though I don't like a lot of the niggas with the fucking New York slang jokes and how New York bitches talk. All that shit is whack, my nigga.
I agree.
Like, it's not funny. It's not dope. All right, that's all I have for that.
Okay.
So where we at? What we got? It's been a busy week for me. I've been thotting it away.
Oh my God, I'm just so, you're the biggest hypocrite of the cinch. You could never say anything about anything.
It might need to be a mini homie court right now.
Right. Hear the music?
First of all, none of y'all are even brave nor prepared enough.
I won't use those
to
adjectives.
see such real of a nigga in court.
Okay,
you talking
prepared,
about?
We know you've had a lot of experience.
Would either of you? Am I being brought up on charges?
Yeah, being a
more
fucking hypocritical.
More disappointment charges. I mean, me and you were leading the charge.
So I don't have any charges.
Yeah.
So I am free to leave.
We're doing it.
I'm not under
one
arrest.
charge of hypocrisy, one charge of thotting. When charge
let's
of.
hear it. Well, thotting.
Yeah.
Is that a charge?
Yes, because you're.
Are you out of jail? Are you sitting here in front of me?
Guess we're all on the run with warrants.
Yeah, what the fuck?
You're doing ussies with fucking Fabulous.
Are we doing this
getting him in your
podcast
fucking
from inside the hammer? The big joint?
the Bing.
Ussies with Fab.
Yeah, had him on your.
Is that what you think I'm doing?
That's what you were doing. I don't know because I don't follow you because I refuse to watch that fuckery. But that's what my timeline's telling me you're doing.
You're not following me on the Snap?
No, I'm not. I don't want to see any of your snaps.
Damn.
I mean, speaking of
At
court,
mouse button on the Snap, mouse button, MOUSCBUDDE, and mouse button on the Snap. Follow my Snap.
Thank you. Mine's Marisa Mendez.
Hey, there will be no plugging on the show. If it's not me.
speaking of court references, I feel like you was my Cody, and now you leaking information because
Cody,
we were leading this charge of the anti-Snapchat, documenting every last thing in your fucking life culture, and what the fuck do you go and do?
Sam.
Download Snapchat after everything we discussed and championed for. How could you?
I know. How could you?
I don't think we were leading the charge. I think the charge was misleading us. I think I lacked some information. Listen, I still hate the total disregard of someone's privacy, where people just turn a camera on and now you're being filmed. That will never change from me. So I hate the way that young people maneuver sometimes, not all of you, but some. I hate the way that stupid, idiot, IG thought, waist trainer,
Detox tea.
yeah, all of that. I hate the way them bitches maneuver. I don't ever want to see them do karaoke or whatever okie it is that they do. It's not appealing. Like,
I
bitch,
do
we know you
karaoke,
look
but
good
I
and
do it
that's
different than they do it.
But however, no one told me that Instagram very quickly has become MySpace. It's MySpace now. It's MySpace and Facebook, what Instagram is. It's full of spam bots. It's full of spam bots, companies tweeting for bitches, and...
Then maybe I need to go back to Facebook and MySpace because I like Instagram even more now that Snapchat has started because I'm only getting the doper part of people's lives that I would like to see. I don't get the fucking karaoke shit anymore because they don't post it on Instagram.
It's very true.
It's been filtered. I love it. Exactly what you're saying, I love about Instagram now. All that bullshit is filtered elsewhere. I don't get to see it.
We
thank
are
the Lord.
having two different Instagram experiences.
Yeah, I don't know who you follow, honey, but I like Instagram still.
Well,
so.
I'm talking about a much larger community than the people you are talking about. Be clear. So when I'm talking about logging on and seeing nothing but spam bots, I remember when that began to happen with MySpace, is what I mean. I'm not saying that it's not cool for some niggas still. I'm saying I can see the bullshit. I can see it where it's not even the people posting anymore. It's just not. That percentage is all the way up. All the way up.
Well, they'll find a way with Snapchat because if it's not the most popular social app right now, it's at least in the top 3.
So what Snapchat...
They'll monetize it somehow.
Well, now remember now where they were trying to purchase Snapchat for, what was that number? I would think it was 500 million, and the nigga said, nah.
No. It was like 5 billion, not 500 million. That shit was an absurd amount of
I think
money.
you guys are both making up numbers.
No. Google that, fact check it. It was in the billions, 1,000% in the
Don't
billions.
care enough.
I don't think it was in the billions, but
it was a big number.
Either way, it was a big number, and he turned it down. If you're interested enough, you can Google it yourself.
He is monetizing it though. All those little channels at the top and on the side.
I didn't mean Snapchat hadn't monetized. Of course they monetized. I'm saying other companies, the way this spam has gone into Instagram with advertising, things of that nature, other people are going to find more and more ways to monetize with Snapchat. Snapchat itself, of course, is monetizing. But it's going to continue on as advertising kills everything.
And look at Khaled fucking...
I was just about to say...
Beyonce World Tour.
I was just about to say fucking... And you know, that's where the Snapchat guy is just doing things a bit different from the Instagram people and just whoever. This person is ingratiating himself in the community with Khaled. With fucking... Like, the Instagram... You never saw anybody campaign, like, as a spokesperson, front man for Instagram that way. So I could see where I see the little things now that I'm actually on Snapchat. I see the little nuances that make it a more enjoyable experience for some. They probably just need to lengthen the amount of time you can shoot. But I think even that's a novelty for them, that it has to be short, because I think that was their objective.
Yeah, just like under 40 characters on Twitter.
Chat. Yeah, but I don't want to talk about Snapchat too much. Yes, I'm a Snapchat thought now.
Yep.
Well, I saw someone tweet something interesting just within that realm. Someone tweeted, I forgot who it was. That
So we're not giving that person credit. We're stealing your shit.
No, I'm saying someone tweeted.
Bill Burr and these motherfuckers.
It might have been Bill Burr. Might have been Bill Burr.
Rory's back again.
Back at it again.
Like I never
Stealing content.
back at it again with the thievery. They said that Khaled did more for Snapchat than Snapchat did for Khaled.
I think it works hand in
I
hand.
didn't really agree, but Snapchat's been in its high-ranking social for a very long time. And just from my point of view, and I think it's the real, I forgot what episode they were talking about how much Khaled has grown. And me working within advertising, because they always look for influencers, more or less. That's the word in advertising. So they're coming up with this guy. I'm in meetings almost laughing, trying to hold back my laughter, talking about this guy, DJ Khaled, like he's some brand new resource or some just guy that was on Snapchat. Like without any history of who he is. They're not even pronouncing his name correctly.
Yeah, sounds about right.
So
nothing for me to add there.
With that stance, I don't think that's necessarily true. I think Snapchat has certainly elevated DJ Khaled. Not that he was doing bad before.
I would need to
but
see
it put him in a
analytics.
whole different market.
Realm, yes. Yeah.
But I do love, not to be, I know this is the fun podcast, but I think it's fucking great that this is all going viral and it's positive.
Oh my God, are you being that guy right now?
Yeah.
Oh,
that guy.
shut the fuck
I'm
up,
being
man.
that guy.
No.
I've never had to take your mic, man. Come on, that's not.
All right, would you prefer Damn Daniel be going
Damn
viral
Daniel.
or positive things from somebody that's successful?
positive. Fucking right, Daniel.
Roll, Daniel.
Daniel.
Sorry. Hey, if that was my opportunity to show how mature of a person I was, blew that one.
It's fine.
So I feel like not much has happened this week, but my Marty More Body in our group chat. Yo, let me tell you something about group chats out there. Mine's only goes off when I don't want to speak to my group. I be mad occupied, mad busy with my life that I don't want to talk to the people I enjoy speaking to the most. And that shit, when that shit get to dinging, especially when niggas think they funnier than they are and it ding with some like whack shit. Oh man. Then don't let me start on group chats. But where was I going? Marty in our group chat.
Yeah.
You know, Marty is the New Jersey. What is the word for you? You're like the New Jersey mascot if you like someone from New Jersey.
Okay.
Because you don't like everyone from New Jersey.
I don't.
So it's kind of phony, but it's cool. I will allow it.
Okay.
Marty raised a very interesting. She raised a talk point and then got mad at it. I never saw that done before. It was like talent. She said, and I quote, I'm not going to quote because I don't want to pull out my fucking phone and read the shit, but her question is Fetty what? I don't want to misword it.
Somebody tweeted on my timeline today, remember Fetty Wap.
Remember Fetty Wap.
And I got upset.
And then
like,
people get so upset at shit that does not alter their life.
No,
not
but
one bit.
Marty is like that times 1,000. It's probably a gift and a curse because it's probably great if she's loved. She killed me today when I asked about Kehlani and misspelt it.
But
She
he
went off,
butchered it.
completely ignored the point of what we were talking about and went on a 4 or 5 message shit about it not being the correct spelling. I'm like, why do you cape so much for people that you love like this?
Because
like,
in
just
Marty's
ignore
brain-
it and answer my question.
In Marty's brain,
Well, spelling about it.
she's never left kindergarten graduation. She's still in that
Yo,
little
my kindergarten
fence.
graduation was lit.
See what I mean?
We did a
Why does
rainbow
she know
song.
that still? I
Purple,
don't
blue,
remember
and green,
mine.
my friend.
She's-
Orange and yellow and red
I
at
can't
the
say
end.
that I do either.
Are you singing a song?
That was our kindergarten graduation
When was
song.
that? In 01?
It was, 91, 92, 93?
90s too. Okay. So, anywho,
was in the 90s as well.
Marty then got upset.
Right, and I was like, what a microwave society. Once he stops flooding with music for 5 seconds, all of a sudden it's where has he
I
been?
love when Marissa is a hypocrite, a microwave society in which he adds to on a daily basis.
I mean, yes and no, but I'm not questioning where people are when you know he's been touring. Like he cannot constantly.
not been
put out-
touring.
Yes, he has. He toured the whole year.
Oh, if you don't knock it off.
If
What is
you
he
don't
doing
knock
now?
it off,
Isn't he in a wheelchair now?
he literally just
Didn't
got
he
off
hurt
tour.
himself?
I just seen that nigga in Garden State. How the
yeah.
fuck was
No.
he touring?
He just got off tour. He has been touring the entire top of the year, and Post Malone was his
Well,
opener.
time out.
Is Post Malone everyone's opener?
Then he switched off to go to Justin Bieber. Yes.
Oh, okay. That guy's working.
And then he did. Then Fetty continued and did a
mad.
Monster Energy tour. He did 2 different tours so far this year. Oh, and then before that, he did the Chris Brown
Listen to
tour.
what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. When you have the type of success that he had in 1 year, of course you're going to tour.
Right.
So that's kind of
That's what you're
default.
supposed to do. And so
I'm
what
aware.
I'm saying
I don't
is,
think that that's what the person meant when they said, remember
That's what he meant.
Fetty Wap.
He's not even paying attention. And so all of a sudden it's just because he's not putting out music, he's irrelevant. No. He's doing what every other artist did before. We expect artists
Not
to
true.
put out 1,000
Not
songs.
true. That's not true. I have to play devil's advocate even though it hurts me.
Go for it.
Because I don't want to speak about my fellow New Jersey native this way, but I have to play devil's advocate because I called this, we spoke about this, and that's the only reason I even want to talk about it, is because on this very podcast, we spoke about this from long ago. I don't even know what episode it was, but we tried to foresee what would happen with Fetty Wap. We were
Because he was
questioning
putting
why
out so much.
he was putting out so much,
Yeah.
and there was no
9 singles
album.
in 2 weeks.
Remember, there was no album. My Way wasn't on
totally
iTunes.
remember,
I remember the
Yeah,
conversation
it was like
exactly.
May of last year.
So that's the only reason I even want to discuss Remember Fetty Wap. That's it. Now, we're starting at, of course, the biggest year. I voted him here on his podcast as having the best.
We all agreed.
The
Even
best
with future
year.
success.
Yeah. Fetty, I mean, I don't really think that can be argued. And even if you want to argue it, you're not going to name 2 more artists that had a bigger, rappers anyway, that had a bigger year than Fetty Wap. So with that being said, the album came out and did well
Very well. Still top
for
20.
the life of the project.
Still top 20 on Billboard 200.
However, that was kind of to be expected when you had that amount of hits, right? I then began to question the thinking of the people over at 300 because at some point it started to seem like they were now just putting him on anybody's hook.
Very valid.
Is that true?
Anybody. Oh my God.
Yes.
He did a fucking
He
song
was
with-
doing a lot of
You
He
features.
did a
may
song
not
with
have
Fat
heard
Trell.
them,
We had them all.
Yeah.
but I heard them.
Me and the squad downloaded every goddamn one of them.
I heard them all.
Well, I'm wrong in my thinking here because I was thinking he didn't do any features.
Oh man, he was everywhere.
Very
he did a song
He
with Johnny
did
Blaze.
a lot, my nigga.
That's bad.
Yes. Shout out to Johnny Blaze.
That was actually a good
by
song.
the
though.
way.
She's
I'm
a
glad
good
I didn't
singer.
hear any of those.
But so that's number one. And then he had some life issues, that bike accident. Thank
yeah,
God he
yeah.
was all right. But that took some healing.
Yep.
That took some time.
Baby mother shit as well. I would definitely take that into account.
Well, that was my next one. He's been putting his dick quite a few places. That's fine. You got a lot of
Sling that
success.
thing like a new dick.
Got a whole lot of money. You got a whole lot of new bitches. It takes some time to cater to a lot of new bitches. So that's fine too. But all right,
Wrap
so I'm
it up.
getting back to those features. That's cool there, right? Then we got word of a Fetty French tape.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And that is my point. And that is my point.
Holy
That is my
shit.
point. Now, when rumors started circulating, they tried to jump on the wave really quickly of the
duo shit,
the collaborative effort. And I wondered, I don't know about other pundits out there, but I said, why are they doing that?
It was like an on
Them
tour
two.
thing. They were just on the same tour. Like, hey, this sounds like a great plan. Wasn't really a great plan. Felt like it at the time though. I get that happens to me a lot.
I mean, I'm not going to speak for 300, and I hate to be I would do this if I was that guy. He, with Trap Queen's success, that put him in above hip-hop category. I know with hip-hop, it takes a lot of records to get that buzz. But having Trap Queen so successful, I think you can now do the disappearance, do your tour, and then come back and focus on doing another single like that.
I think you can.
Because Trap Queen puts you in the SNL late-night show performance marketing run.
Yeah, and I think he will in this next round. He's got a song that's coming with
So
Snoop Dogg.
I
that's
think
supposed
he's
to be
in the
a big
disappearing
deal.
for a little while. We don't have to feed the streets because we just don't have to cater to hip hop anymore. We can cater to the pop crowd. And the pop crowd knows you disappear and you come back with a big single. They're not the microwave where you need something, i.e., per our Drake conversation of having to put out more music.
Right.
So now, and I remember I dealt with this many, many, many years ago because I was a dinosaur, that any record I tried to bring to radio post Pump It Up that wasn't anywhere in the same vein of Pump It Up, I had a difficult time getting that song played or accepted. May have been bad songs, but I do remember the criticism at the time being, we need something similar to Pump It Up, which really was frustrating for me as a early 20, however year old I was,
What
right?
year, what year would you say this was?
This was probably 05.
I was going to guess 05 because the Pump It Up with the Just Blaze.
That was 03, right?
Right, yeah.
The sound, the problem
that
there,
05 was
that
that
is
time,
when the sound
we're saying the
changed.
exact same
Yeah.
thing. It went
See-
from the Rockefeller shit that were hits, but people were rapping.
Oh,
on.
that was the Snap era.
But then 05 came.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
that wasn't.
Yeah, that wasn't really.
05 was a year that's not really spoke about in hip hop a lot. That was a huge change.
That's where the change happened.
Fresh in my white tee. and
Wait,
all that.
from 03, which is when my album came out, from then to 05, 06, so much change.
Yo, because that was a very New York era. That was New York, Philly state property, Rockefeller, all that was really Dipset dominating the airwaves, and then it shifted completely to the South.
And I'll always remember, right, Pump It Up being so huge, right? And fucking Def Jam, because all they used to do was license shit to movies at the time. So they put the shit in whatever Fast and Furious shit that was that came out a week before my album came out. And that soundtrack sold like 500,000 copies, right? So then we was hyped. We just knew my album was going to sell. And then when my album came out, I sold 98,000 copies week one. I remember Leor calling me and saying, "You did great, kiddo.
Yeah,
That's a great number. Do not be disappointed." I always reference that conversation because of his tone. When you sell 100,000 records in week one, nobody should say, "Hey, kiddo, feel good about yourself."
Yeah, they should.
Like, I
just
went
be
gold,
happy.
and that was considered at the time a really bad number. That's when that change happened.
And prayers to Leor for his recovery. FYI, just throwing that in there.
What'd you say?
Prayers to Leor for his recovery with his health issues.
Oh my God, Jesus! I read that story and my heart almost stopped.
Yeah.
Leor Cohen, I don't know the clinical term for what he suffered, but something was blocking an artery.
Like a polarism or
What'd you say?
pulmonary. I just combined those two words into
Sam,
one.
come up here and say that, please, for us, because
Pulmonary
we're all
embolism?
stupid.
It's a pulmonary embolism.
There we go.
Thank you. Well, so that's what he had, and he said his son found him, rushed him to the hospital, and the doctor said
if
if
he
he
waited
would have
4
been,
more
then he
hours.
would have been dead. Yo, dog, Leor Cohen cannot die soon. He's one of those people for me.
Yeah.
I got a few people that are on that list.
And he's super healthy as is, though. He works out and eats great. Like, this is.
That's what I'm
should still get
saying,
checkups
man.
regardless of how much kale you fucking eat.
Word.
Anyways,
that's pretty scary. All right, so where were we going
we're
before,
talking about
before
05,
that?
the change.
Yeah, so that's when that change occurred where, yeah, it was me. I remember that whole class, me and Free and Cassidy and fucking Dipset. There was so much going on back then. And from that point on, because I remember asking even back then, hey, I wonder how long this is going to last. This whole Snap, Walk It Out, all of that. And it just never left
It really didn't.
from there.
Much longer than I thought it was
It
going
was like 05, 06, 07, 08 even.
Yeah, I wish I remembered the name of that other song that really helped that whole movement back then.
White Tea. Lean with it,
Not
rock
White
with
Tea.
it.
There was one of those
Laffy Taffy?
songs. No, y'all are naming all of the ones. There was one, though, that was stupid. It was like the start of the stupid songs catching and being the shit. I have a brain freeze right now, but when I'm going to think of it, and I'll remind you guys on the podcast or at some point if I think of it.
No, I'm
Because that song was
determined to
big.
figure it out. I can't remember anything about it.
It was one catchphrase. It
Party
was-
Like a Rock Star?
No,
No,
that
that
was
was
after.
hard.
That was 07.
Yeah, and that's hard.
Yeah.
This shit was like stupid, and there was only one niggas. I was in Sin City every night when this song was coming on, and this has to be around the time. When did French come out with fucking the Lords of the Underground sample? Shorty had potential.
Yeah,
That was
Nah,
2011.
no,
that was way,
That was 2011.
way later.
I know, but just tell me what year that was.
2011
2011.
was when French came out with that.
So if he came out with that, oh my God.
So that Snap shit lasted. My whole
Jesus.
entire high school career was Snap music.
You were in high school?
From freshman year to senior year was Snap music.
Oh my God, you're 5.
04 to 08.
That's pretty crazy.
Oh, I was in
I'm on my
college,
podcast
05
right
to
now.
09.
Yeah,
I know.
but
I'll call you when I get off my podcast.
anyways, with that said,
Wait, you got out of high school in 08?
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I told you niggas are fucking 12 and
I
14
graduated
years
college
old.
in 09.
You graduated college?
Yes.
And this is the result. Can we go get some, whatever, did we leave something? Was there like a 10-year
got 2
pickup
degrees.
plan? Oh my God. They just give anybody a degree.
I did pretty
If
good.
you pay, they fucking give you a degree. So anyway, I want to take this moment while we're on music, and then I want to get off of music to talk about whatever there is off of music to talk about. So McConan is now on OVO, huh?
No longer signed.
You fucking faggot. Now I'm really going to kill you. I'm really going, hey, because I was kind of a little lenient to your faggoty ass because that OVO wall was there protecting you because those is my guys. But now that you're not there, oh my God, I can't wait to bump into you.
You don't get a stripe for McConan. I'm just telling you that now.
I hate stripes.
You're more of a polka dot.
I am not a stripe.
You don't get it.
I'm not a stripe
He
guy.
got it. We all got it.
Not a stripey guy. No, I just make mental notes of certain shit.
What did he really do to you? Did he like step on your foot or something? Like
I saw something he said when that whole...
the old tweets.
He's
popped
the
up?
only person that I have a problem with from that old tweet shit.
It was something personal to you or just in general?
He said something about me.
Oh, okay,
Clearly, the way he's
I know.
very
Yeah,
I don't
adamant.
remember.
Listen,
You never
all the little faggot niggas that said some shit, him, ASAP Rocky, I've seen all the tweets.
By the way, it was Yams tweeting for Rocky. May he rest in peace.
That don't make it no better for me.
I'm just saying.
All right, rest in peace, Yams, because I have a heart. That don't make it no better.
Just clarifying that.
Because I'm a fan. I'm humanity is in me somewhere.
That's nice.
Hey, how you know that anyway?
Because,
you working with the motherfucking feds? Oh, wait up! Oh.
Wait, I don't even know
Yo,
where you're going
I
with this.
knew something was funny about you, my G.
Okay.
Why you know inside information about
Not inside. They've done interviews saying that before.
We're going to have to check our
Interviews
Jurassic Park
with who?
hat for wires now.
Interviews with Life is Tremendous.
We're saying that.
Oh my God. I'm supposed to, hey,
Yo,
so Coachella's happening.
Speaking of
Hey,
Life is Tremendous, real quick, I saw, because I follow Madi and she retweets Life is Tremendous, she put, when the Gwen Stefani Eve tour, the headline, blow your mind, Eve and Gwen Stefani. And I could just see Madi at her house like, oh, this is so clever.
Did you type that?
I did.
2 degrees, you said.
Marketing and management, yes.
And that could blow your mind. Marketing and management. How much did we pay? I got to talk to your parents. I
don't
see how
know.
much did,
I'm still paying one loan, but it was only, I only took a loan for 1 year. I think it was like $20,000 a year.
oh
Montclair
my
State University.
God, these community colleges are getting expensive.
Montclair State is not a community
I
college.
know.
Go Red Hawks.
I would
Woo!
never think that your fine white parents would send you there.
I know. Ham would never.
Wait, what was that? Damn it. Oh, Coachella. Coachella's happening. Nobody cares. It's over. It's over.
No, it's not over. There's one more weekend. But...
No. I know.
Oh, the hype.
Yes.
Who even performed?
Ice Cube.
First of all, it'd be too many names for me to read them all.
Literally,
And
it's like a whole
let me
thing.
tell y'all something. Whoever created that whole headliner bold font, make the font smaller as the acts go.
I'd
That's
be
not
really
smart.
upset to be the person at the very bottom.
But it's just a bad idea. I can't see.
yeah.
Sometimes the person I like is in really small letters.
Or like, and all the way in the middle when it's just surrounded by, because you could see them all the way at the bottom.
Y'all remember one time, this is before Janae Aiko began to gain some fucking traction. I saw one of them little shits, and I was really looking forward to seeing her somewhere. Her name was Mad Small, surrounded by mad whack niggas that I never heard of in bold, like Collie Leaf and the Bojangles. Like, wait a minute, I don't want to sit through Collie Leaf and the Bojangles. I want to see Janae Aiko.
Well, that's the
Coachella
festivals,
sucks.
man.
I want to see Janae Aiko eat the fucking leaves and pour tea all over her.
If you don't do drugs and like weird
How does
shit,
Janae Aiko go from pouring tea all over and eating leaves to fucking getting her ass ate like fucking groceries?
bitches that pour leaves and shit like their ass ate too.
Well, it's funny. That's what kind of blew her up, too. Maybe it's the
That line.
Maybe it's the consumer's fault. Maybe it's our fault.
You could be a freak and like weird tea leaves.
Erykah Badu is still going on about that shit. Shut the fuck up, Erykah Badu.
Yeah, now it's gonna.
It's over. It's over.
It's draining.
You already that nigga. You already that nigga already. Stop talking to these niggas. You that nigga and you was right. That's it. Now, why don't people care about Coachella? They're killing all the festivals.
I mean,
Well, no,
Hypebeast
I got to see the stats. Did Coachella sell less? Like, and maybe it's just not our world that
it's not our world.
prospering in.
It's
No.
definitely not. It's like the girls that like to wear fucking flower headbands and do drugs and
Hey.
overdose on Molly.
Hey,
and,
some
like,
of them bitches be having a fire.
I I don't know what that you just said, but I went in 2012 and I was fucking miserable. The only thing that came out of it was I got to see the Tupac hologram live, which was fucking cool as hell. But other than that, that whole thing sucks. There's dust everywhere. It's cold as shit when the sun goes down.
Oh, wait a minute. It's April 19th tomorrow, which means it's April 20th when this comes out.
420.
Oh, which means that, folks,
means nothing to me.
Happy 420 to all you fucking people out there. That means that Drake's album should be leaking soon.
We would think so, yeah.
Right? I don't want to talk about Drake anymore. However, this is what I will say. Document me. This is my Joe Budden bold prediction here.
We are recording.
Put me, etch it in stone, baby. This is what I think. This is a lot of foresight. This is a lot of foresight. And if anyone would like to have an intellectual conversation about respective point of views, not you two, I'm just saying.
I'm cool.
Yeah.
And I don't mean y'all.
I'm
just me. Yeah, y'all wouldn't want to do that. I like a mature intellectual debate. If anyone would like to debate about it, we can. And I don't have enough time to get into why I'm saying this, but I keep talking about the streaming wars and how there's a trickling effect, and we have tied that in somehow to Drake becoming really, 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 really arrogant. We've tied that into maybe the music taking a hit because of that. We can't confirm or deny that. We're just throwing out. This is all speculative. And we've tied that to, we know Drake is riding with Apple. We know Hove is with Tidal, right? We do know there's been some behind-the-scenes friction. If you've been keeping up with us periodically throughout this podcast, we've been keeping you up to date on all of this fuck shit, right? So here's my bold prediction.
Dun, 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 dun.
Jay Hove.
Thank you for the clarification.
Well, there's Mad J's now.
I mean, we were just talking
There's a
about
Dr.
one.
J's.
Okay.
There's a J's like Jordan's.
Okay.
There's a Blue Jays like Toronto.
Nope, no one thinks you were talking about any of those other than Jay-Z, so
But there are other J's.
that's good to know.
Then it's me.
No.
No one's ever called me Jay ever. Yeah, I've never been the J one first initial guy. I've never been that cool.
Your name is
you know how
3
cool
letters.
you got to be to only use your first initial? I've never been that cool. But anyway, Jay will be the person to... Oh, let me word this properly. Yeah, just whistle. It's taking me a while to think of the word. I have to be
Well, let's
careful
do the
because this
Jeopardy
is going to
one.
be the clickbait. So I have to be very careful with my wording here. Anyway, I don't know because I can't think of the word,
views
and
and
I'm
opinions
too
of this
straightforward.
podcast are only Jay's.
Yeah, I don't care about that. Jay is gonna go at Drake very hard, very hard, very hard. Pause no homo for some of y'all that are still insecure with your sexualities. I am not. Some point, some sooner rather than later. I think it's the only way for Tidal to be where it needs to be. Not that it's ever gonna crush Apple completely. However, they don't need to crush Apple completely. They just need to make Apple seem a bit more uncool. And I think that those two methodical men have been gathering information on one another. I think they have been playing chess for quite some time. And I think that one day, with these streaming wars happening, it's going to come to its head.
Of course.
Now, will this be a plan between the two of them?
No.
Why?
Because they're only, like he said, playing chess. They're playing nice to build.
Why would they share the same objective?
Yeah.
Well,
They've shown nothing. They've shown nothing.
Drake has been baiting Jay for a little while now. Jay,
When? Oh, wait, stop.
30 for 30 freestyle was 1,000% all about Jay.
100% true. Yes.
He's been baiting. He's been very arrogant in what he's been rapping about and how he's controlling everything.
So pause. I only said that I want to make sure that wherever you were starting from, there was some incentive. All right, so your 30 for 30 counts in that.
In Pop Style that just came out, Jay was a feature, if you want to count that as a feature.
Imagine if he didn't clear it
Which
for
makes
Apple.
Maybe you have some insight here. I thought that was kind of odd because I thought it was very, very obvious that Drake was baiting Jay-Z on that, and then Jay getting on a record with Drake afterwards. I thought was kind of weird, which would make me think if they go at each other, this would be plotted between the two of them.
No, I think that's only a power move on both of their parts. Like,
Jay
they're
didn't
gonna
need to
play
be on
nice.
Pop Style. Jay doing a line
He
on Pop
doesn't
Style
need
was
to,
pointless.
But that just makes it more.
Well, I don't want to really, this is premature to speak about, because one, we don't know if Pop Style's on the album.
Right.
When it first came out, I said, this is at best going to be a bonus track.
Number one, we don't know if it's on the album. Number two, I don't know many rappers that do a song hear the song be released and then hear the song released again with the feature artist changing the verse and then being happy about it if they had no prior notice. I don't know many artists like that at all. I would hate to be somebody with a line on a song somewhere that I heard and is in rotation because one of the hottest artists out did it, and now I'm hearing a whole new version where the nigga came back and fixed the whole fucking verse like Drake did on Pop Style. Like, I would feel a way about it. I don't know what's going on. Again, this is all speculative, but document me. I'm on the books. Parks and I had some semblance of a conversation about this very topic. Put me on the books. Hove, soon, Drake, hard. I'd hate to be on the other side of that pen if it's angry. Both of them.
I 1,000% agree.
Same.
Yeah, both of them. All right, so that's all I got for that. All right, what else is happening in the universe? I don't even really need to talk about the playoffs because all the games were fucking blowouts and they were boring and they were whack.
Per our group chat, Monty had somewhat of a weekend she wanted to discuss.
I didn't want to discuss it. I just died in Cleveland. Literally passed out on the floor of a bathroom, and I thought I was in a bed because I was throwing up.
This is too common of an occurrence for it to be compelling for me.
No, I don't.
You
pass
almost
out drunk
die
all
a
the
lot.
time. No, I don't. I never drink that much. The problem was I was mixing liquors, and that's how I died. And I smoked a blunt. And
You should be very, very careful with that.
I was with somebody I trust a lot, so I was okay.
Well, I don't trust your method of giving out trust. So, I can't really speak for how you go about handing out your trust. But
I even think Young Metro would trust this person, so.
I don't even know about how Young Metro goes about. I know that's a cool thing that all the little whippersnappers are saying out there.
The little Snapchatters.
But I don't know how Young Metro is going about picking the people that he's trusting.
No, well, if he had to, he'd pick this person. This person's a cool person. My friends trust this person.
Oh, yeah,
too.
truth. What's his name?
Cleveland.
Oh, it didn't work.
No.
Let me see. I feel like there was so much more that went on this week. The weather suddenly changed, and I was rushed into having to open up Club Deco, which is my deck in my house for the people that aren't aware. I had to curse out the little bitch at Lowe's.
What, were you trying to buy more furniture for your deck?
Yeah, I cursed this bitch right on out at Lowe's.
Nice.
No, let me tell you something.
Where the fuck did Rory run?
Friday night, right? Johnny, myself, Rye Guy, and a girl. Yeah, that's a shame that when you're with so many women that it's like a blur to you now.
Oh, you don't even remember who? I thought you were trying to protect identities.
No, I don't remember who I was with, but it was nobody that I was intimate with. It was just like a friend. I think it might have been Asia. I want to say it was Asia. What up, Asia? And if it wasn't Asia, damn, who was it? Anyway, we go to Lowe's. Johnny goes over there and talks. Johnny talks real proper, has a lot of patience and all this shit that I lack. He finally gets them to say, all right, bring us all of your deck lights, all 40 boxes. I mean, all 40 boxes that no longer work, people, because that's what this is about. My deck lights with a 2-year warranty from the manufacturer that don't work anymore that I tried to bring back to the store and not send to the manufacturer. She said, bring them back here, and I'll just give you all brand new shit. I said, great, you real.
Right.
I left, took all the shit, but we ate, niggeritis set in, and we didn't go. Oh, no, it was lit, though, so we didn't sleep. So at 6 a.m, domestic Joe, I carry my ass right on back to Lowe's, right?
I had a joke there.
I got all the lights, go in Lowe's. At 6 a.m, Lowe's is completely empty. Only the workers, and bitch, it should be a new shift. You should have just got here to work.
Why are they open at 6 a.m.? Who the fuck is
It's
shopping
Lowe's.
for wood at Lowe's at 6
Lowe's.
a.m.? Who?
Why would Lowe's not be open at 6 a.m.?
Because you just said no one's there.
I mean, customers.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, no one's shopping at 6 a.m.
Well, except for Joe. So Joe was there trying to return his fucking light. So I go up to the little customer service desk lady that was there, same spot Johnny went to, but with a different lady, of course. And I say, hey, how you doing? Good morning. And you just could sense, you know what I'm saying? Don't do that. And you could just sense when somebody's a dick, like from the rip. How you don't respond to good morning in the morning. But that's cool, so people ain't morning people. I say, good morning. Hey, I was here last night. I had a talk with whoever was here. I think her name was Veronica. Told her what the situation about it. She said, as long as I have the same card, she could do it. The lady said, no, we can't do it. I said, you gotta let me finish saying what I was saying? I said, no, I know what you're saying. I know what she told you last night. I don't know, but she's not here, and I'm telling you we can't do it. It's a 2-year warranty. Got to go through the manufacturer. We're the store. We don't do that here. I said, so you're not even going to attempt to be accommodating? There's nobody else in this store. I'm the only person here. And she said, I'm telling you all. I said, you know what? Let me speak to your manager. That's so like mature.
You go, girl.
That was where the change happened. Nail emoji. You know what, Rory? I don't even know if you could do that as sassy as you've been in my fucking text, but you my nigga, so that's gonna stay with us.
How have I been sassy?
You've been mad nail emoji in my text.
Oh, I have. We can talk about it. No, we can talk about it.
All right, so
finish your story.
All right, so we'll talk about it. So anyway, so I say, let me see your manager. That was a tall tale sign that 36 is approaching for me. She picked up that phone like she had a fucking attitude and sucked her teeth. And then started lying on the phone to the manager. This guy is here. He brought her back a bunch of strips. He just wants 10, 50. He wants 10 boxes. He doesn't have a receipt. I said, no, that's not what the fuck I said. And maybe if the fuck your fat ass was listening, you would understand what I was saying. But since you're incompetent, I need someone else to come and fix this situation. I don't need you to continue to lie on the phone. I let her have it.
Tell her.
No, it was much worse than that. But we have young listeners here. We have young listeners, so yes. I won't begin to use such vulgarity on this podcast. I'm getting older and much more mature. I see the world differently. You know what I mean?
Great. Continue on that. Like to hear
no, that was the end of that.
Did you get what you wanted?
Oh, you motherfucking right. The fucking manager came. God is good. The dude said, yeah, I was the person that gave Shorty the okay last night to give you the shit.
Oh, did you look at the lady smugly? I love doing that.
No, I'm not that.
I'm that person.
I was there to get my lights, and that was it. And then
I always give the dirty look.
And then it's been lit ever since. But
literally,
I mean, I've been chilling.
I
have been with a bunch of bitches, but now because I've been with a bunch of bitches on the Snap, this is the problem with Snapchat. Being incorporated in my life and Instagram being like MySpace now. This is the problem. I spent so many years mastering
or masturbating
the do's and don'ts in maneuvering with women and what makes them angry and what to avoid and what not to do on Instagram. You know how many years and arguments
I would say if anyone has...
It took me to learn that type of stuff.
If anyone has a lengthy resume in social media and women, I would say you were up there.
But I'm just saying, so now I go on Snapchat. I don't even know how to use this shit. I don't know I could do a filter, a double filter. I hate that time filter. That's not impressive. The time is 7:32, but whatever. I go on Snapchat. I'm learning the functionality of Snapchat. I'm trying to fuck around, and fucking bitches is getting mad at my snaps. I don't know what makes you mad. I just got to Snapchat. Let me fucking see what's going on before I have to tend to your fucking attitude over my snaps, because it's bitches in the Snap.
What's the over-under, Monty, on him having the dog filter as his Abby?
Oh, God.
2 weeks?
It's coming.
You're a fucking dog filter.
You tell him again.
Nail emoji.
Yeah, mad nail emoji.
All right, Marissa's just ready to clock out. All right, she's sipping the juice. She's ready to go have more body
coffee.
somewhere. It's had enough of you.
How much are flights to Cleveland?
Did you mark the shit?
If you buy a flight to Cleveland, do you get like one free to go anywhere else in the country?
I don't know. I didn't buy
What is it? $30 to go to Cleveland?
Monty's the only one on that flight.
I have to know.
Never anyone else.
Plane with like one row on one side and 2 rows on the other, and like 20 seats.
It's one of those planes where you can't fit sneakers in the above.
Yo, if
they don't even serve water.
Nobody was allowed to bring a carry-on. Like if it didn't fit under your seat, it was shitty. It was hard.
They gotta like really weigh the plane.
Yeah, word.
And I couldn't move in my seat. It was great.
It's fucking, everybody got Beats headphones. Mad fucking hip hop.
The flight back was bigger though. I think.
Denzel is flying the plane, drunk.
What?
Don't pay me anymore.
Anyway, it was a good movie though. I like the movie.
Oh, Monty, sometimes you just know when something's going to go over somebody's head. That was never intended for you. See, I so knew you were going to... It's a movie reference.
You were saying?
I wasn't saying anything. I was done.
Oh, no, our sassy text conversations.
All right, let's get it. Yeah, Rory's been rather sassy lately.
I've been in a weird mood lately.
Why?
Been in a weird space.
Wait, are we doing Bevel right now?
No.
Oh.
This was going to turn
That sounded like a setup.
Yeah, nigga put his Bevel voice on. I'm like, oh, wait.
I've been in a weird space because my beard was
I left
but
my
now I'm
Bevel
okay
Yeah,
because I got
okay.
Bevel.
Chill. It's not this week. There it goes. No, I mean, I don't know how deep we want to get in the latter part of this podcast. I've been in a really strange mood lately.
Oh my God, me too.
It hasn't been depression. It doesn't feel like that. It just feels weird.
Is it depression of Jace?
Oh, you know, my therapist mentioned that.
I knew it. I'm pretty good at this. I have 2 degrees, so.
You know, I was in the therapist. The doctor was there.
I'm not believing she has 2 degrees until I see them, by the way.
I have it in my house. You can go look.
And they were
I'm
like,
not
we
going
have
to your house
I'll
ever.
Snapchat you them, okay?
we have the
No.
Paxil, but we also have the Paxil-Jace.
Yeah.
No, it's been weird, and I don't know if it's been because I've been juggling so much stuff currently at the time. And while it's all positive things, I think that's probably why it's not a depression feeling. But within my confidence, I think it's creating insecurity. And I know that sounds very strange that confidence could create insecurity, but I'm juggling so many things that I care about at the moment that I'm thinking I can give more to each of them.
Do you feel like you're not giving your all to each of those things, and because you care about them so much, it's like you're lacking in...
Yeah, and it's put me in a really weird creative
Wait,
space.
what's Rory not giving his all to now? All right, let me stop joking
He's
around
juggling multiple things that he cares about, and when that happens, you can't give your all to
How
it.
many things are you juggling here? Let's go through it. Henny Palooza, that has to be a lot. I've seen it, so that has to be a lot.
Yeah.
You got some behind-the-scenes shit that I won't mention. That's your business to tell.
Mm-hmm.
That seems like it would be a lot. Then we double back to Henny Palooza with some more behind-the-scenes shit that I fucking will not mention. That's your own shit. Then you have this job that I don't know what you do, but you do it 5 days a week. So that would have to be some shit, right? Then you have your love life, which
Friendships, everything, family, just that.
Can we
in
name our
one-
fucking podcast, goddammit?
in
so
one realm, and then
okay,
the podcast.
so but let's,
And he has to always produce our live shows, too, which
then
is...
there's the podcast. See, damn man, I wish I had known that you were feeling this way sooner, because I would dedicate an entire podcast to this specific topic. I am running into more and more young people who are losing themselves,
That's exactly how I feel right now.
abandoning themselves and self-medicating and almost acting as the sacrificial lamb for whatever a greater cause is, and killing themselves in the process.
that's
Literally
what my
how I
next
feel
point
right
was
now.
going to be. At what point should you be selfish, and at what point should you not?
Yep.
Again, I will say, where there's a high, there's a low. So, now I joke around about drugs a lot, because drugs is my fucking past, present, and fucking future, probably. So it's funny to
say
me.
that.
But the use of, and I'm not gonna tie this into hip hop at all, but the use of all of these different types of pills and the fucking codeine and just all the other shit, like, I wish I could bring some people on this show. Like, I act as therapist to so many people. I wish I could bring them on this fucking show to have this conversation. I would like to have that conversation a bit more in depth, because nothing that I just named with you is new. All of this stuff, actually, if I delve deep enough into it, I could find so many blessings and so much positivity in that. Yet all you pull from it, or how it's making you feel anyway, is negative. The opposite end of the spectrum.
Well, it's a different feeling, because it's not a depression, because it's all positive things. I'm not juggling negative things to an extent. It's just I'm not sure which ones I should be putting more of my energy into, because they're all such great things, and I'm not sure what's going to come of so many of them. And it's kind of like I'm a man at the end of the day, so I got to take it on the chin and deliver, but at what expense? Something's going to get expensed, and I'm not sure what that is, and I think that's making me feel a certain type of way.
Oh, okay. I totally understand that. That makes all sense in the world. So what steps are you taking to figure out what has to go?
That I don't know. I'm like buying time, which is, I think, horrible.
That's always scary when you're buying something that might not be sold for very long. That's like spending money before you get it. That's such a horrible practice that young people do. I used to do it too. I'm not bashing young people. Shit, sometimes I do it now, like maybe once every 4 years. Just do it a lot less.
But what I've seen that's come out of it, and it's not the crash and burn where something has failed and it's gone now. I have seen just creatively that part of my brain has been shot, like everywhere. I don't have a fucking creative bone in my body at the moment. And that's been bothering me a bit. Because that will eventually affect something.
Interesting here.
And I've noticed that you have actually something to do with it. Because come around the All Love Lost time,
Okay.
we were both in amazing creative places. We were listening to beats all goddamn day in your house, bouncing ideas off, artwork. I made that fucking album, Artwork My Baby. Now you're doing the shit with A-Rab, and I don't have a single suggestion. Not one fucking thing to offer.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I guess
on
so.
Friday, I didn't even go to the studio because I was like, why would I want to bring this uncreative aura into that place? They seem to be doing just fine.
Yeah.
So, and with the artwork, I've tried to sit, I can't come up with a goddamn thing. So that's been affecting me a bit.
Yeah, but that's creative people go through periods where they cannot create or they just can't think. Not even just creative people, but people in general. People, period, you go through lapses where your brain is just not at its finest.
And then inspiration hits and you get a new wave.
Yeah, it's important not to come away with so much feeling from such a temporary state. Like, it passes. It's not like it comes and it goes. I don't even fight that shit. When I start feeling like that, I go shake my motherfucking nuts. I hit the streets. Ain't no point in I know, I'm sorry, baby. Listen, I don't try to fight it because it's pointless. It's just you're gonna just become sad.
Yeah, that's why
you will not win. It's important to be. I say this all the time. Self-awareness is so important because you need to know what you need to be combative against.
Yeah,
this is a feeling.
But also in that respect, I'm involved in things that my loved ones are involved with, i.e. this podcast. I have to work all day, and I don't want this to come off as a complaint at all. It's more just an expression of what is going on. I'm working all day on, i.e. Henny Palooza, my job, which is all not so creative sometimes. It's more of keeping things together. And then I have to come here, and I have to be creative. Because this takes creation. I know we're just sitting here bullshitting, but it takes a certain part of your brain to have these conversations. It's not an administrative sit and do shit type of
Right, because there'll be days where I'm just like, I don't feel like turning it on and talking about shit, and you still got to turn it on and come and...
Well, no, that's why I make it a point to tell both of you after podcasts that I feel maybe don't go so smoothly that...
If you ever feel that way, let's
let me know how y'all feel. We ain't got to do this shit. Like, we do this because we enjoy doing it, because it's fun, and we enjoy each other. We're friends.
Yep.
I'm not no slave to this fucking podcast. If I'm down in the dumps on a fucking Tuesday, then I'm staying in my fucking house on a fucking Tuesday.
Word.
Because I don't need other people to know when I'm that vulnerable. I need to go fix some shit. I don't need to come in here with my brain scattered and come off that way.
Well, that's why I wanted to have this conversation today on the podcast, because I'm always keeping this shit to myself. And maybe I should be using this as an outlet to have this conversation right now. Not week by week, because that'd be fucking weird, but...
Well, no, not week by week, because you wouldn't be doing that shit.
It is pretty therapeutic to do so. And it takes a lot to be able to open up to do
You
so,
have to take inventory of yourself. Now, how often you do that is on you. But that's very important that people take inventory. What did I tweet? Yo, I just tweeted some fucking shit. I don't remember. Oh, got it. Back to, and we're having a serious moment, so y'all could joke about me deleting all my whole pics off Instagram. But I believe that in life, certain ages are benchmark ages where everything changes now, right? 21 is that, going from a teenager to 21. Some shit is, you got to come get accustomed to some shit, right? So that's a very important age for men. I don't know how it is for women, because women, y'all be fine at 15. I don't know what goes on with women.
Really
But for men, not all of us can get in the club like women can before we're of age. So 21 was important. I was lined up at home outside on my 21st birthday.
You know.
I could not wait for that nigga to say, "Your ID, please." Oh, here, nigga. Bow, 21. I really thought I was old and doing something.
We all have our fake ID.
You're never fake. You're not real.
Right.
Yeah, but I got my fake ID from over there by Village Underground during the speed days, and then the fake IDs changed.
I had a real license. Some girl left it. Shout out to Janice.
I wasn't lucky enough to have a cousin that looked just like me or some shit like some of the bitches got. Y'all be looking out.
I had some fake shit from Michigan. It was like a Michigan driver's license that someone in downtown printed me.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I'm doing that thing
was
that...
mad real. It was a real
I'm doing that
shit.
thing that somebody complained to me about where I'd start something and don't finish it. What was I just talking about?
Oh, I forget.
The transition 21 being.
Oh, yeah, the benchmark.
Oh, 21,
years.
21, that's one of them, right? For me, I'll just talk about mine. 21 was one. 26 was one, because in your 20s, you get, like, mad of them. And then 31. 30 and 31, that was different for me. This is happening again. 35, 36. It's like my entire brain rotated, and now all the shit that I thought was really, really cool just last year, I hate it all. Like, you have to allot yourself the room to grow. Like, I laugh at y'all jokes about me killing Snapchat because people hold you hostage to your words. I don't allow people to do that, but they do. Niggas on Twitter, oh, yo, you was just killing Snapchat. So I changed my mind. I reserve the right to change my mind. I lack some information, and now I enjoy all of that little kid fuck shit that I teased y'all niggas about. I'm down now. I like it. So, great. I have a new perspective. New perspective. Perspective. I just went on a long rant on fucking, not Blog TV, but Blog TV is coming back for the people that missed Blog TV when they sold it. It's coming back. And Ustream, I don't know what the fuck y'all doing. Niggas are getting y'all the fuck out of here for live streaming. What was I saying just now?
New attitude. You grateful for having gratitude?
Oh, that's your shit, right?
I was coming to a real important point that I just forgot about.
You're saying you just have a new perspective.
Yeah, bottom line, I'm not going to get on a long rant, but you have certain benchmarks where just your entire way of thinking shifts and alters, and I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying that process today. And I think that's what's happening. You know, the same spot that you in where you're not quite depressed, but you may be feeling some shit. A bunch of us in our crew anyway, I know B was feeling like that a few weeks back where him and I had to speak. I know E was going through some shit with his move. So a lot of us were going through some shit. So yesterday I'm talking to Whitney, actually, right? And Whitney says, yo, what's going on? Like, you kind of wild. And I say, yes, Whitney, I'm self-medicating and taking care of myself because I'm sad all my friends have left. And then she's like, all your friends? What friends? And then I ran through some friends. She's like, oh, shit, all them niggas left? Yeah, damn, that's fucked up. And I said, you know, I'm not really sad about it, and nothing's wrong. It's that I'm at the age, and my friends are at the age where now life is taking you in some other directions. Like, it's not time to fucking, like, kick it, drink, smoke, pop pills, run around bullshit, because our tomorrows are a direct result of our yesterdays. So we fuck around all of yesterday and get to motherfucking tomorrow, and then just be sitting there with your fucking hands tied. Like, some niggas that we know are faced with major decisions to make today in your 30s. And I know that while we in hip-hop, and in hip-hop it's kind of frowned upon to grow up, nah. Because I've watched the most successful people in hip-hop grow up. We've remembered Dre. We've seen him. We remember I could just run down the list of people that we've watched grow up, and I don't have to speak about the more successful people. I've watched Bow Wow grow up.
That didn't go so well.
We're watching the shit. We're watching people age. I know that y'all hate that, but we're seeing it. At some point, your age catches up to you. That's all I'm saying. I went on a lot of rants today by mistake. I didn't mean it. I swear, but I didn't mean it, though. I didn't come in here as Mr. Rantman. I hate being Mr. Rantman.
It's fine. We're here for them.
Ouch.
It's fine.
I keep saying that to my kid. Like, every time my kid does something stupid, I say, yo, I go on a long lecture, and then I say, but I'm shutting up because you're making me somebody I'm not. I'm not lecture dad.
But you might be.
I hate that dad. Nah, don't come lecture me, my nigga. My pop has maybe had one conversation with me in my life. If it wasn't about spades. If it wasn't spades, me and him have spoken once about real shit, and he's never laid a hand on me. And my respect level for him is at an all-time high. But whatever. Now I'm rant man. Shut up, Sam. But still, if your brain was on, just shut up. Have we covered all bases today?
Feels like it.
Rory, anytime that you need to talk, because you should utilize your resources.
Of course.
And I am a resource to you, and I be home.
A lot.
Yeah, I be home. I'm chilling.
No,
so if you
it's
ever
nothing alarming now. It's just an interesting feeling.
No, it's not alarming now. But if we don't be proactive, things that aren't alarming become alarming. This is my theory. I end with this, and I've said this many times before. You may have heard this. I have a cancer versus cancer pimple motto that I like to apply to shit. A pimple, you leave it alone, you do absolutely nothing, you're not proactive at all, it goes away. Cancer, You leave it the fuck alone. You're not proactive. You do absolutely nothing about it. It gets worse. You die, my nigga. We need to figure out what's a cancer, what's a pimple. This ain't a pimple. Play with it if you want. You can call me at any time, either of you, because I love you both.
Thank you.
I hate that we had a serious moment here, but it's needed.
Why? We can be serious, too.
Yeah, I guess. Serious or Jace?
Well, my sleeper song of the week is Ignorant as Fuck, so that'll turn it up.
Always have mad sleeper songs during the week. And then forget them.
I'm so excited about this one.
A lot of people enjoyed my Anita Baker last week. Just because, yes, I'm that guy that's...
Yeah, let's do a turn-up.
I don't get high moments very often.
I'll do my type of turn-up one just so it's not...
I have to bring them up when
we
I
don't
get them.
end on such a sour note.
So,
Well, not that was
Where's
sour.
my
but...
phone? Whitney, are you promoting the Ku Klux Klan on
no,
my...
this is Kodak Black, son.
And why is he saying KKK?
Because there's two K's in Kodak and one in black.
Don't do it again, Kodak.
Pop a nigga like a damn tag. Shopping
Shit hard, though.
on they ass. I just bought a new old jet. Yeah, it's so fast. Smoking flockers, you a jackass. All I
Marty got good taste in stupid music.
Ask me what a
Well, this is Slim. Slim put me onto this.
I ain't talking about my niggas.
I gotta wait till my favorite line comes on.
Is it you? Damn, my nigga, what the hell got into you? Project baby, y'all was skipping in the hallway, I was skipping school.
Yeah, this beat is kinda hard.
On them chiggers,
The line's coming. Hold on.
bleeding concrete. Bet you niggas won't come cross the street. Pardon me, I don't talk to you, so don't you talk to me. I ain't dissing on nobody, I'm vibing on the beat. Honestly, I'm just trying to be, I just gotta be trying to get over on anything they telling lies to me. I spent 5 on my pink.
How long you gonna let this shit rock, my
Wait,
nigga?
what?
Did they pay you?
No, my line was coming right here. Hold on.
All right, but that's cool, though.
I ain't getting on my knees.
Now, okay, it's taking too long.
No, it been taken.
He said, tell the doctor I'm a healthy kid, I smoke broccoli. And it really made me happy. I've been saying that to myself all week. So, it's Kodak Black, no flocking.
2 degrees.
Marketing and management.
All right, just want to be...
You want to go? I got mine queued up. If you need it.
I don't care. I mean, I got mine.
Go ahead.
Doesn't matter to me. Okay.
Mine's a good one to
End with?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Can we get a new fucking aux cord? I got to do this every
Get a
day.
new case.
Get a new case.
Nah.
Fucker, I have a case, doesn't affect my shit. And my screen's not cracked.
That's not an accomplishment. That's how your phone should look, Marissa. What's happening right now?
I don't know. What
That's
is
my
happening?
phone playing that. I'm sorry. Where's the aux cord?
You're holding it.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
It's right there.
What
It's right there.
happened?
Right there.
What's going on
Right
with
there.
your life?
Right there.
It's literally leaning on your... There we go.
Sorry, guys. All right. I am going with August Alsina. Where is August? Because I like to go with all the songs niggas can fuck to. Where's my song at?
That was aggressive.
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, baby.
For the record, you could fuck to Kodak Black, too.
August Alsina. No, you can fuck to Kodak Black. August Alsina.
Hope you have that image in your mind forever when you hear that song.
Jeez.
I don't imagine your vagina to be attractive.
It's pretty nice. It's pretty great.
Well, I don't imagine your vagina anyway.
Yeah, that's also, it's good.
I don't even know that you have a vagina.
I don't, maybe.
Good.
All right. Well, Joe did a
Barbie doll.
throwback last week, so I think I'll do a throwback with the weather changing.
Have you ever seen my dick by mistake?
No, thank God. Oh,
Can
that
we not
internet
talk
picture.
about
No,
our
not
sexual
that one.
organs? I know we had like a nice talk, but let's come on. Let's draw some boundaries here.
Come on, man. Play your fucking
You've
sleeper.
seen mine, Jason.
Yo,
You stole my
Rory's
sex tape.
sleeper song is always like some super cool, eclectic. Hey, this is a brand new group. Y'all not cool, so
I
y'all
found
never
out
heard
about
of
it.
them.
I found out about it.
Farmer Circle Incredible.
They're really
got a
great.
new
They're on tour right
project
now.
out.
They're in Williamsburg.
Hey, it's like,
FCI?
hey,
Weather's changing.
we're gonna be sad when I'm mixy.
Okay.
You better hurry up and get right before this fucking mixy weather leaves, nigga. We got bitches.
Are you coming to,
friends?
are you coming to,
Monopoly games to play?
Are you coming to Miami?
Don't be hot.
Depending on how much work I get done in the studio on Wednesday, because work is more important to me.
That's good to hear. Well, you're welcome to join us.
And hey, not to toot my own horn. Get ready for me to toot my own horn. I am killing You niggas when I'm rage. Hey, I see why y'all might have some issue with that Joe Budden nigga. He did a lot of corny shit. But that rage nigga, oh man.
Is this your rebranding? Is this your Sasha Fierce?
Can I get a feature
That
on
was
the
funny.
record?
That was really good. That was really
Can I
good.
do a verse?
No.
You could write it for me. I could write
Is
it for
Trey
myself.
gonna get a verse?
No. Nah.
That's not nice.
I mean, he was in the studio that one
I'm
time,
getting
right?
the fuck out of here. What are y'all talking about? Hey.
We're promoting the tape that you're gonna put out.
No, don't promote it yet because we're not done. We got a lot of work to do.
You ain't paid A-Rab, right?
Insurmountable odds. A-Rab pulled up. I mean, what up the machine? Nigga's so fucking extra cool. All right, so that's it. I mean, this podcast.
A-Rab is mad cool.
Yeah, A-Rab is the coolest fucking short person that I've ever seen, ever. I'll name this podcast later, episode number.